IAXIS Radio, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
IAXISRADIO, WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Male celebrity vocal coach right here, and I am a part of Give It Life.
And ratchet,
and real extra ratchet, raunchy.
Let it be everywhere, like.
What we got coming up? Other shops is upstairs, but we out here by also, man. This nigga got hit to walk off the set. We leave that up to
Mr. You already know, Jose Rivera coming to you worldwide. Just to remind you, each and every Wednesday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, tune in to the X-Tremitiez ENT talk show on IAXIS Radio. That's right, we on the free radio app as well as the 365 Live. That's right, Roku, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Apple TV, Roku TV, Fire Stick. That's right, tune in worldwide. Davon Franklin, Jose Rivera. Keep it tuned.
Good evening, everyone. This is Senator Natalia Fernandez, and you are listening to X-Tremitiez ENT Talk Show, and we're on IAXISRADIO.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the X-Tremitiez
ENT
Talk Show. We are live on IAXIS Radio, going live worldwide, 365, Roku, Instagram, Facebook, Apple TV, any smart TV. Just don't be stupid and tune it in. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Whoa, we everywhere that you just look up technology, put the word IAXISRADIO.com, and you're going to see these fly guys coming at you live from the sky. Yes, indeed, we are giving you the blessings that you need. We got Davon Franklin,
Jose Rivera,
and Big Joey Love with Al Williams doing all the production work in the background. You already know, because we are the best, simply because we are worldwide.
Right.
How you doing, family?
Oh, man. Shit. Pretty good. Pretty damn good.
All right. We got a guest, but it's actually a guest co-host as well for the evening. You already know. Shout out to Joey Love, Felons Unchained, Peachtree.
Yeah, most def. Thank you for having me again. What's going on? Yeah.
You already know we family, man. So, we're going to get right into it because, we're a little behind time. But, we appreciate you guys for being patient and wanting to tune in because we got a lot of information to give you. So let's just start off right quick. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been telling you to pay attention because Donald Trump is already taking a bump of that hit like he's Tony Montana. He's going out and doing it Chicago style because he thinks he's out there scar-facing. You know what I mean? You like that? Al Capone he is because he says he's the Don. And then he says, I'm going to Florida to golf. I don't care. Obama did it as many times. I'm going to do it more times. I said, this dude is not doing this. And you know what capacity this man has? He has 5 people that every time somebody goes on air, makes some type of announcement on the Democratic or Independent side, he got somebody already on a tweet. And he's talking about it. Whenever someone's on the podium, he's responding. That's why I'm like, yo, how is this old man doing this? It's got to be a bot. No, they actually showed a team of 5 people that are around him. He picks and chooses each and every one of them and goes circular. And every time something comes out and you're wondering, yo, it's got to be an automatic response. No, it's actually people that he's paying to do this stuff. So, these people are going to be wealthy in the future with all those tweets that they sending out. Jesus Christ.
That's crazy.
So, now if you want to know how everything is acting in the speed that it is because it's all live action. This guy is all about, great television. Remember when he got out of office, what I told you, a lot of people said that they're going to miss him because he was great television. And there was a chance he was going to come back. And look, the people that voted for him are hating him because they wanted great television. But look what
entertainment, there you go. It's affecting you. You can't get more better. You can't get more real than that.
Facts.
You wanted The Apprentice, and now you think you're gonna get some good stuff. But what you got is exactly what you had coming.
Hey, shout out to everybody on the chat. Let's see.
We got Becca Love, our publicist. Oh, the Goth vegan.
Okay.
Oh, Lex Lavo. Shout out to you. Rob Hegan. Peace King.
Peace King. Tyrone Green.
212 Spy Girl. No More Daisy. The Goth she said, good evening, guys. Feel like it's been a while. Please excuse my absence. Hope all is perfect. Well, No More Daisy. Good evening, guys. Good evening to you ladies because you are here. Welcome with the guys.
Yes, sir.
These guys are so fly.
Okay,
you see,
Jose.
when we on the show, we got your flow. Just hope it's not that time of the month because, we don't want that stuff. We just want to make you feel clean. Just like Jim Carrey said, Veggie clean. Let's go.
Daisy following.
We love you guys. We love you guys. So, but seriously, yo, if you thought that buying a burger now was expensive, wait till you see the price of coffee when it goes up in the next month. All right? What we're paying $2 for, we're going to be paying $6 for. And now you're going to start seeing Starbucks prices for the bodega coffee.
Delicious.
You know what I mean? And then people are going to try to do like Joey and I have been talking about. People are going to start growing their own food.
Delicious.
Which is actually real because the stuff that they're giving us
It's getting back to that.
Why? Why is that?
The food is poison. That's what it all comes down to. It's all poison. It's a big rabbit hole for that, but there's different levels to that. But we could speak about that. But what's going on with that stuff is crazy, It's about it's in everything. You just gotta be mindful. Once you're more mindful of what you eat and what you put inside your body, then you know how to maneuver. If you're not educated, the best thing is that we have the internet. So since the internet's out there, you gotta take advantage, so you could get the information you need. Because to be aware, to be alive, So.
Javon?
Nah, I concur everything that you just said. Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, you know what I'm saying? Even when it comes down to eating healthy, you got to be careful of the genetic modified, versions of the fruits and vegetables that you're eating. Like they have, lettuce that they create. You know what I'm saying?
Out of plastic.
Out of plastic. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You know, you got to be mindful of your grapes and all the unseeded, fruits like unseeded watermelons and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying?
Even hybrids. Like a lot of people didn't even know that broccoli is like a fake vegetable.
Yeah.
It's made with mustard seed plant and fungus. It's not even a natural vegetable. It's very acidic. It has protein, don't get me wrong, but it's very acidic.
But there is a positive side, though. Because if you eat a lot of it, you could be a fun guy.
Shout out Rich Ellis. How you doing, Big Rich?
You already know Big Ellis, what's going on, family. Oh, man. So Trump is bugging out to the point that he charged 104 tariff on China. So if you was a graphic designer and you was getting your stuff shipped over for the shirts for like 95 cents.
It's over.
It's over.
You pay $8.
If you was getting a box, a plate, let's call it a plate, right? If you was getting a plate, which will bring like 100 shirts, right? And you was paying 95 cents, right? They say that comes out to about, let's say, $80, right?
Right.
Just for example, all right, ladies and gentlemen. And then all of a sudden, that $80 turns into $320. Where is your come up? So the same thing that businesses are doing to us, we're gonna have to do on to our customers, which is gonna, hurt them, and then they're gonna be like, but yo, I thought we was cool. I'm always coming to you, yeah, but this is the economy. People, don't get it twisted. The economy is not the government. People get it confused. The economy is not the government.
That was the thing that I was actually looking at, with everything that was going on, because you always look at opportunity where in the silver lining of all situations, and for those who are into hustling and see a way to actually maneuver through this cold harsh world. You know what I'm saying? Like you see the opportunity, like you know what I'm saying. So just keep it in mind of that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So you know how? All right, us three guys. Friday night, yo, what up? What we doing? Let's go have a drink. All right, now what normally we would get to a spot. People know us and this and that, and they know how we do it. We're gonna have a great time. That great time is not gonna be cut a third. Because all you dudes that spending $10,000 want to buy out the bars, you ain't gonna be doing that no more. Stop the fronting. Stop the fronting.
Because $20,000.
Yeah, because if you hustling and you getting Spa Girl, D Majors. Oh, okay. RV Nice, bless. You already know. They are definitely poisoning the food. Yes, Spa Girl, steroids. Yes, no more Daisy. You see. Michelle, what up, my sis? That's my sister right there, Michelle. Shout out to you already know, to Wavy. Smirk 180, you already know.
Thank you for
the Golf Rican. And EU, they ban over 1,100 chemicals. Here, they ban about 11. Shaking my head. I made an eggplant lasagna from Farmer's Market. We have to be more conscious in everything we eat and how we move. Yes. Just Jai. Guzzy, what's going on? So, in summation of that part right there, the government only regulates because Robert F. Kennedy finally came to terms with the fact that vaccinations do help. There is an outbreak of measles out in Texas. And there have been around 8 children who've died already. Shout out to my sister. Wow, I love you, sis. And, he went out there to investigate. And this man is totally against vaccines and everything. He's saying the food that we're buying is poisoning, everything we're talking about. See, we're closing full circle right now. And when he does, and excuse my impression, but when he does speak, it makes you wonder, does the whole Kennedy family speak like that? The food I eat is going to come out your butthole. And when it does, you're going to be seeing green. And if it's not brown, then, it's not good. So you got to start eating more greens. And COPD's got me going. And President Trump just spoke about who killed my brother, but he won't give all the documents. And back to the kids getting vaccinated. You know, this guy's supposed to be a health inspector. You think I want to listen to somebody that can barely breathe? You know, and the thing is that you was from Camelot, brother. You know, your family actually started the whole bootlegging business to a point in the political world because bootlegging was always happening. You know, and Al Capone and all them wanted to get you.
That's how the Kennedys got up.
Exactly. That's how the Kennedys got it over. Let's keep it 100, okay? And he wants safer choices. Yes, he wants safer choices, but the fact of the matter is that when you say you're against vaccines and people listen to you, now you got to take a trip out to Texas to then change the tune on the fact that, you know, you said, okay, I know I'm against it, but your kids are dying. So maybe there is a chance that they could live a little longer if they take that vaccine.
Right.
But she said a key word, choices. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is it, you know, you want choices. I mean, how we want available holistic options as well, you know what I'm saying? And available knowledge of holistic options. Whereas you're not just relying on big pharma and, you know, pills and various medications that treat one ailment but also mess up other elements of your body, you know what I'm saying?
Your physical well-being.
Yeah.
So, okay, aspirin is good, but then it might mess up my kidney.
Right.
Prozac is okay because I'm depressed, but then they'll take my lung out. I got schizophrenia, so I have to get an IM injection for long-acting 12 to 30 days. When I'm off of it, I got my friends talking in my ear telling me, do all kinds of stuff.
Right.
So is there a cause and effect? Yes. Is it always positive? No. Okay, and one thing, and you know, I don't want to quote this guy, but he did say this, and he meant this as to business and politics. When Elon Musk stood right next to Donald Trump and he said, we're not going to get everything right. We're on a trial basis with everything. People don't listen. He said it. We're on a trial basis with everything. And we're going to get a lot of things wrong. He said it. There's a recording. So right there, he's telling you, we're messing with your lives. And we're going to see how this goes. And depending how the reaction of the masses occurs, we're going to go with what's going to be the future norm.
But see, it's easy to do that when it's not your ass on the chopping block. So that's the problem with that, with that whole mindset and that whole ideology. And when you don't know the specific functions of what it is that you're cutting and how they work and whatever have you not, then, you know what I'm saying, it would probably behoove you to leave shit alone and don't touch stuff.
Gavrican said, once a child gets measles, they are naturally immune. Look it up, respectfully. Yes, we agree. Just like the chicken pox and all that. And no, I'm not a Trumper. The fact of the matter is not every kid has a strong enough immune system. So that's why Kennedy went out there, because he was being blamed for a lot of people not listening to their medical providers.
It's not a norm how it used to be back in the days. Like everybody used to get chicken pox. I know, like around my age, you used to get chicken pox growing up. Everybody I know in my neighborhood got chicken pox. Now little kids don't get chicken pox no more. So it's just it's different now.
Well, see, the issue is that, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to vaccines, is that it's been known for the government to actually, you know, do very, you know, horrendous things with the usage of vaccines, and we can't pretend like this is not historically a fact. So when people have concerns about certain vaccines, and then when you get information, you know what I'm saying, and who knows whether or not this information is true, faulty, or whatever have you not, because you kind of question all media, you know what I'm saying, mainstream, back street alike, you know what I'm saying, or whatever have you not. What was that? Just wanted to share that bit. Cool.
She said,
cool.
indeed. Just wanted to share that.
Indeed.
Food for thought. Let's go, fellas.
Yes,
You already
sir.
know.
You.
You already
Yes,
know.
sir.
Shout out to our brother. You already know, Trent.
Trent and Wolf, Papa Wolf. What up? man?
Yes. Trent, I'll be seeing you down at the Harlem Day Parade. I already told Joey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna.
You already know.
definitely gonna link.
Felons
Yes,
Unchained,
sir.
Peachtree Crew's going to be in there. You never gave a, oh, okay. That's what's up. So moving on next. In the Dominican Republic, Santo Domingo, we had a horrific scene
yes.
on Monday evening. Rest in peace
God bless.
to the people who had, perished. Shout out to Nova Moon. Love you. We had a famous local hero. I mean, he's originally from the Dominican Republic, but, he assimilated very well into the realm of community and politics. And he actually bridged. People don't understand how I admire this individual, because when it came to like the sense of, and please forgive me when I say it this way, it's no offense to anyone, but when, white people and Latinos, especially in Washington Heights area, they didn't understand that. And the way that, Dominicans really got the attention of, the white people out there in Washington Heights was through music, right? And because a lot of people love the Dominican Republic to go on vacations, but now they're living right there next door to you. You know what I'm saying? The tourism, but now they're there. So now you have this assimilation. And, this guy was a big hero in music and politics. And he went out to Santo Domingo, and he went to give a great performance, as he always does. I was just telling Joey, he was rocking out here with Espaillat, Senator Espaillat, and a government official, you know what I'm saying, and writing legislation for the Dominican Republic and the United States, you know what I'm saying, all our people that were coming over for a better way of living. And, he was a real hero, a local hero. And, speak about how he affected many lives in the Dominican community.
Yeah, he did a lot. He gave back to neighborhoods, schools, a lot of education stuff for the kids, and opportunity for people to work in businesses and stuff like that too. And he was saying too, he helped bridge the states to the Dominican Republic. And it's very tragic that happened with him. It's very sad. Dominican's very sad right now. Dominican Republic is very sad right now.
As well as the 4 Major League Baseball players.
Yeah.
Okay, first they uncovered 2, retired, but then
And a sister too, I believe. Too.
And 2 extra. Shout out to Living Life. And it's a total of 4 Major League Baseball players, okay, representing the Dominican Republic. They were loved by everybody, because the thing about these 4 individuals is they got into the game, but they came back home and they gave back to their community. Okay? Even the singer in his band, and when I see it on Instagram, it hurts. It hurts that he goes like this. And people were saying that there was pieces falling off, and he's looking out to the crowd. Yeah, and then all of a sudden, everything just
dropped.
Joey showed me the video, and then after Joey showed me the video, my whole feed just got crazy.
Early in the morning.
Because in Dominican Republic, like I was saying earlier, and Joey made a remark to it, it was happened on a Monday. But in the Dominican Republic,
every day Friday. Every day Friday, Dominican Republic.
So, we want to say our peace, our respects, and our heart-warm feelings to each and every individual that suffered.
Most that, man. God bless. Rest in peace to all the fallen people. That's real tragic. And you
Absolutely.
go outside and you happy, embracing good time, your family, your loved ones, and everything, and to die instant like that, oh my God.
Right.
And a celebration.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And there was many people that traveled from here over there.
Yeah, just to go to that concert.
Just to go to that concert.
Right.
For the weekend.
All right.
Wow.
Enjoy life.
Yeah,
Crazy.
All
God
right.
bless.
Thank you for that. Thank you, Joey, for your input on that. And, we understand that there's donations and there's a hotline going on. So please go on to your local nations like Univision, Telemundo, as well as your local social media to see how you can, give a hand and contribute to, the cause, because it was a total of about over 160 something people injured, and then about 60 to 80 people who perished. And they're still digging people out that rubble.
Yeah, as we speak.
As we speak. All right.
No, we can take a quick music video break and come back and talk some more.
Absolutely. We're having a great conversation here on the Extremities ENT Talk Show with
Tune in.
Davon Franklin,
Jose Rivera,
Joey Love,
and Big Al Williams. Let's go.
Anoche no pude dormir pensando en ti, soñando contigo, porque no estás aquí. Anoche desperté en un baño de sudor, deseándote como nunca te había deseado. Hoy te vi de nuevo, después de tanto tiempo, caminando lo más feliz junto a tu nuevo amor. Hoy me di cuenta que no fui suficiente para ti, pero no importa, quedaría, jamás serás mía. Y me pregunto qué diablo me hiciste para enloquecerme. Me convertiste en un triste mendigo a tu merced, añorando cada esquina de tu piel. Me pregunto qué más se pudo hacer para detenerte. ¿Acaso el amor que yo te brindé no fue suficiente? Tú me dejaste solo aquí, sin importarte, y me dejaste como a los otros has dejado, sin importarte cómo mi alma se ha quedado. Jugaste con mi corazón como lo acostumbrabas. Yo fui la ganada que tú buscabas. Ay, que buscabas. Y me pregunto qué diablo me hiciste para enloquecerme. Me convertiste en un triste mendigo a tu merced, añorando cada esquina de tu piel. Me pregunto qué más se pudo hacer para detenerte. ¿Acaso el amor que yo te brindé no fue suficiente? Tú me dejaste solo aquí, sin importarte,
Villegas, Mr. Nice. Any shows? Hi, this is Ray Villegas, Mr. Nice. Any shows, any entertainment, you can contact X-Tremitiez Entertainment by my new manager, Rebecca Carrion, with 347-470-1559. Once again, 347-470-1559. Nice.
Welcome back to the Extremities ENT Talk Show with Davon Franklin,
Jose Rivera,
Joey Love.
You already know we are back, and that was Javier Luis with his video. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to check out Javier Luis. As you see, he's for everyone. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are here speaking some great stuff and talking about some real issues. What happened in Santo Domingo, the politics, criminal justice. Now, have you guys seen what's going on?
What?
With the mayor race?
Nah, what's going on with that?
So your boy Mayor Adams, he's all our boy, but now he's running as an independent.
Right. Right.
Secondly, he's blaming the crime rate. What's going on, Joseph? He's blaming the crime rate on when Governor Cuomo back then was in office. When Governor Cuomo was being on TV every day, saving us through the pandemic and doing a great deal amount of work and going against Donald Trump. Whenever Donald Trump had an issue. It's ironic that all of a sudden he got called for those, sexual assaults and this and that when he announced that he was thinking about running for president because people wanted him to run for president.
I thought the crime rate went up because of all the migrants. But
say that again?
That's what the reports was because of all the migrants.
Okay. Exactly. So Eric Adams is running on that. And Mayor Cuomo was like, you really want to say when I was governor, that's what happened? Let's talk about what really happened and who was the mayor back then and why the police was against the mayor and why they put a police officer into the office of the mayor. Ooh. To fix the issues that was going around the nation because nobody liked the police because of what happened with everything in Minnesota and around in other states were all... the murders that were happening, all right? And Cuomo was on the side of the people. And him and de Blasio were going at each other, remember? You guys don't remember how the cops turned their back on de Blasio? Remember 10 to 20,000 cops at a funeral. But then when Cuomo came, everybody was like, oh. It was crazy.
That guy.
Exactly.
He got that juice.
And then, his brother Chris was wilding out, on the CNN aspect to the point where one of the politicians called him Fredo. He says, you're the little brother Fredo. And then he got offended and got his booty hole hurt. And then they got into a personal debate there to the point where they was like, all right, we couldn't take him out with his brother. We can't take him out with all this nonsense. Let's take him out with sexual assault. And now all these girls started coming out of left field, and
Cosby.
Yeah, he got Cosby. But he ain't put nothing in their drinks. So then all of a sudden, years go by, he's quiet, and boof, he comes out of nowhere, and the mayor race is going, and he says, "I'm gonna run for mayor." I was like, "Wait a minute, you a governor?"
He came out of nowhere with this. I was not expecting this.
He wasn't very liked. He was a political bully. That's why they wanted his ass out of there. So it ain't like he getting anybody special by bringing. Why we keep regurgitating these same damn individuals that. Anyway,
that they're Democratic and then they play Republican.
Y'all fucking glutton for punishment, just like in the major elections. Y'all look at the same cast of characters who fucked off before. Like we gonna bring them into another. Man, get out! Get somebody else up in there. Get their asses out of here, man. Tired of hearing these fucking people, man. Let's go.
Oh, man.
Look at Cory Booker going 24 plus hours.
To say what? Nothing.
To break the record of a person that was...
And filibuster nothing. Just grandstanding for 24 hours. Political theater. Next!
So you see what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It does not make sense. What is going on with politics that is affecting us, is pissing us off? And the fact of the matter is that you're thinking that Eric Adams who was attacked by his own party. That's the sick thing, is that his own party attacked him. And then the thing is now he's running as an independent. They're calling him a traitor.
So you got to understand what they actually claimed, the damn mojo, and the reason why things was actually being done. Like when they was flooding the migrants into the sanctuary cities for votes, and then he was speaking out against it. This is why they were saying they was attacking him. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. We're gonna talk politics.
Shout out to Jose. You already know Bronx logo. Tomorrow I'm getting the Bronx Hero Award and proclamation. That's right. Shout out to you. Shout out to City Councilman Rafael Salamanca for acknowledging my brother, the Bronx logo. Hello, Kathy. Shout out to you, my co-worker. That's our co-worker right there, Kathy.
Okay, Miss
You already
Kat,
know.
what's going on, baby?
That's right, the Bronx logo from the politicians. That's right, from Rafael Salamanca, the city councilman of the Bronx. You already know. Congratulations to you and all you do. That's right, never going back to jail campaign. That's right, he was here on this radio station and the Hood to Hood radio with Joey B's and Nicole and them talking about how he's never going back to jail. He started working as soon as he came out of jail, selling shirts out of his car, and then he moved up, and then got himself a bus, and now he's in a storefront, and that's a pure example. He's got his son working with him. Shout out to my son, who's actually his partner as well, his brother. You know what I'm saying, and all their secret people that's working behind the scenes that's helping push the hip hop culture, because that's what it's called. When you go to the store, it's called the Culture Gallery. You know what I mean? Shout out to all y'all people that's doing great things for the culture and fighting against these politicians that are doing things to keep us down. My son is a big proponent and going out and facing these people. I remember in the Million Man March, my son got up there right next to the great man himself and said a beautiful poem. Okay, that millions of people appreciated my son right from the Bronx. All right, so it does not matter where you come from. It's where you're taking your life in the future.
Man, I was sitting there listening to, I don't know if it was Harry Truman or Franklin D. Roosevelt's campaign speech when they were campaigning to become president of the United States, and started to realize that they use the same talking points that you hear today. Civil rights, equal rights, women's rights.
It's a script.
You know what I'm saying? Like even then, back in the 1940s and 1930s, it's like the same script verbatim. So it starts to make you really question like the real legitimacy of all of this. Like that's why it's like it's fun to go back and forth and talk with it if we're gonna joke about it, but to sit there and try to
ponder it,
take it.
All right.
Talk, trust me. Between us three, we could talk forever.
That's right. Kathy said, "Oh my God, you guys." All right.
What up, Miss Cat?
So, moving on next, we got the sports. The Yankees have, even though with those cheating bats, they're not winning. Okay, you guys can put whatever you want on those bats. You can put oil. You can get new type of stuff.
Cheating back in the day.
Put some agua bendita, little agua bendita.
You put screws in the back. Throw you out.
and you guys gotta put in Vaseline. You pitches on the ball and all that. Come on, bro. Cut it out, bro. Cut it out. The Yankees are like the New England Patriots. They freaking win so many championships, and then when they come to see, they cheated in all the games. Wow. It's like the one that Tom Brady looks so good because he cheated every game. Oh yeah. It's crazy. Now he's one of the richest dudes in the nation. Go figure. Oh man, that's right. Sometimes they say crime doesn't pay, but it's who's playing the game. Because look who's in the office of the president right now. The biggest felon of them all.
Oh, I hate what y'all say.
I mean, he give me hope. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, Trump do a little something to me. He gave me hope. I ain't gonna lie. He doing that. I could do anything. You can't. What fear? You know what fear is? People live off of fear. And with him. Fear is not part of the vocabulary, and the acronyms of fear is just a false emotion that appears real. You only put the fear inside you.
That's why it's like for like to get real serious in the critiques or whatever have you not. Yeah, take the role of the advocate, but I'm also taking the role of the businessman.
I understand that. Like the politics of it is crap, right?
Yeah,
but the content of like that of that magnitude and doing what he's doing.
Yeah,
I put a little battery in my back. I ain't gonna lie.
Not what you're saying is correct because because it's the energy that you actually put behind it, correct. And the mission that we're all seeking. When you're talking about empowerment and betterment of our communities and our livelihoods and stuff like that, right. Or whatever have you not. It's like I try not to focus so much on the system and what's going on with the system, other than how this whatever the system is being played, how it could work and benefit for me and us, and how we're able to do what it is that we can do to maneuver either around, through it, or over. Right. You know what I'm saying? However, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's because at the end of the day, when I look at like various, certain things with the, I mean, how long are you gonna read the same script before you understand the play that's being played? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like the same play being played with just the same, like either the same or different cast of characters. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you kind of lose the excitement when you already know that, you know what I'm saying, the flea flicker's getting thrown at you know what I'm saying, at third and 20. You know what I'm saying? You already know that's the play that's getting ran. Like, So
yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's that aspect and that segment. Now we're going into sports. The Yankees, like I said, they cheaters. They look like they beaters, but at the end, they get to the World Series and they can't even win. So, stop making the Bronx looking like we're not champions. Get back to your glory, because if we get beat again by Los Angeles, I'm going to lose it. Shout out to Los Angeles. Y'all super dope. I want to go out there and keep having a good time. There's nothing against y'all. It's just that the Yankees just put up a good front, spent billions, not millions, billions, because you're paying $500 million to one player, and then the rest of them is like another $500 million, so that comes out to $1 billion. So you're spending billions on players that are not producing, okay? So you got to stop that. The Mets, you guys look like you're showing a little grit, and you're starting to, wake up, even though you took Juan Soto and he's doing nothing. That goes to show you, if you keep playing the way you do, you're going to end up getting nothing. So Mets, stop being like the Jets, because you're going to, end up possibly giving hope, but then losing like the Nets. So, let's keep it 100 and just start being winners all the way around. Go out to your community. Stop acting like because your sidewalk is the richest sidewalk in the entire nation that you can't go outside and sign autographs without security. Come on, Derek Jeter used to do it. You know what I'm saying? A couple of the real Yankee players used to come out to the community. You know what I'm saying?
Strawberry used to be out there crazy.
You remember? Strawberry, Dwight Gooden, everybody used to come out. Yo, what's going on? Right outside the stadium. Y'all dudes are scared. I don't know why y'all scared. Come out and show love. And I promise you, you probably get your luck changed, bro, because your bats, y'all cheaters, bro. Y'all can't even hit a home run with a bat that y'all broke a record with 9 home runs the first game. After that, y'all got scared because they're like, yo, bro, they're going to start saying we're taking steroids. Let's just put the bats back. You know what I mean? You don't want a Jose Canseco. Yeah, I'm on a roll. All right, and then we got basketball. The Knicks had a heartbreak loss last night. Carmelo Anthony was even there at the game, and he looked like his heart was broken. Bubba, our brother.
What's going on?
You already know Stadium Sounds in the house.
Yes, sir.
Yo, Bubba, this is the Lovera. This is my brother right here. Remember when I told you about the club? You said, yo, bro, that's Lovera. This is Joel Lovera right here, brother. Yeah. Ustedes son de la patria. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get up. So, Becca, hey, what's up? Oh, watch it. Oh, the Yankees? Oh, my bad, Becca. Oh, man, my bad. And
gotta worry about it.
so the Knicks, you just put a little bit more, and you make us believers, and people start spending money again, and you can sell those expensive sodas and drinks. Like Becca, you told me that a Stella out in Yankee Stadium costs $18. Like what the hell? The same Stella costs $3.75 in the store.
I think a slice of pizza is like $20 or something like that.
A slice?
Yeah, it's ridiculous prices.
It's
The price
ridiculous
gouging
prices
is
out there.
And like I said, they got the richest sidewalk combination.
The price gouging is crazy.
She's saying, I'm glad Becca heard that. What about the Yankees? Yo, y'all teaming up on me now? What's going on? All right, so shout out to Aaron Rodgers. Still hasn't found any placement yet. I think you should just go back to South America and go back into your dark room and start doing your peyotes again. And maybe you'll come back to your senses and be like Brett Favre and decide to retire. Because at this point, you're looking like a classic car that's not moving because nobody wants you. So, maybe just put yourself on the auction block and you could be like a third string quarterback. But I don't think you want to do that because you want one more ring. I used to love you, but now you just pushing my buttons, Aaron. Get out. Hey, my sister Lulu. Shout out to Dutchess County.
It's funny how some don't know when to walk away gracefully.
Shout out to Ms. Liz. Becca, correct. Basically, we did the politics, criminal justice, we did the sports. Oh, last thing. Hey, Al, can we get the 10-day up? That's right, ladies and gentlemen, because we are here in New York City, and you know that the weather is very bipolarish.
It's cold as hell for
It's cold for spring right now.
For real, I ain't gonna lie.
Right now, the high was 40, right? And the low was 31. Tomorrow is going to be a high of 50 and a low of 35, but it's going to be a chance of rain. And as you see on Friday, the chance of rain continues with a high of 49 and a low of 40. And then Saturday, there's still a chance of rain. So the next 3 days, take the umbrella. Or the next 4 days, take the umbrella, because Saturday's 46, 39. Sunday is 55. 39. And then Monday is partly sunny with a high of 64. It starts rising up, just like when you get up in the morning. You got that morning. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then like all of us. Look at Diane said like all of us. Yeah, we all wake up with that. Tuesday is a high of 65, low of 48. Wednesday is a high of 48, low of 37. Thursday is a high of 52, low of 35. And then Friday is a high of 58. Low of 43 with an average mean of 46.2. That's right. Yes, I did statistics. I can do that quick, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to tell you before I put this up. I did the math already, but, we got to be prepared. Because, if you don't go to school, you're going to be a fool. And whenever you go to the cash register, because Trump is messing up the economy, you won't know the change you get back. So, if you're not going to be a part of the change, you got to be the change, because if not, you're going to end up getting the wrong change. So, so I'm here with my brothers, Davon and Joey, the DJs of the airwaves. You already know. Kathy's laughing, Joey. Diane said, I meant bipolar, like all of us. Oh, man, some people are schizophrenic, The weather does act like that. But on a side note, we're going to take a short commercial break, and then we're going to come back. And we're going to speak to Joey about the event that's coming up this Saturday. Davon Franklin is excited because he's going to take the wife and the grandkid out there, and they're going to have a great time. And there's going to be doing all types of stuff for the community over in Harlem. All right, but that's my brother right here. He's going to speak about, the great event that they're doing with the Peachtree Crew, courtesy of Felons Unchained, which falls under many umbrellas working for the community. They took a lot that was just abandoned and they turned it into something beautiful. Last time he was here, he was talking about how they put weights out there and they got like different things going on. When we went there, it was pretty dope, remember? Right. And now, off of videos I've been seeing on TikTok and all, it looks like there's been upgrades done. To the point where I saw kids actually going in there and playing and working out and all, and exercising. But Joey's going to speak more about that when we come back from our commercial break on the X-Tremitiez ENT Talk Show. And shout out to everybody on the chat. Thank you for the interactions with us.
Tuning in.
Yeah, man, we're having a great time. All right, we'll see you after this commercial break with Davon Franklin,
Jose Rivera,
and Joey Love.
Let's go.
away, away, away. Sail away, 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 away. Sail away, 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 away. Sail away, 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 away. Take me back to the island of Jamaica, where the ocean is so deep and blue, and I could tell that when I look at you, then we'll be fine. White sand with some pink, feeling so good I can't think. Raise a glass full of that drink. Look at me and all I do is wink. Sail away, 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 away. 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 Out here dancing in the rain, running to the ocean as it's calling my name. Nothing will never be the same. Oh, leaving this, oh baby, what a shame. Out here living my youth, out here living my truth, watching all of these views, fighting it, well baby, what's the use? Say it's for the moment, say what you wanna know it. Don't you know we with these island boys? You and me, baby, that all we got is time. Don't you know we winning all the time? Sail away, 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 away. 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 You and me, that baby, all we got is time. Don't you know we running all the time? Sail away, 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 away. Sail away, 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 away. Sail away, 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 away. Sail away, 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 away.
Freddy and Lucas again. Yes, run back to tell your friend. Yeah. You are my love. You are my love. Don't tell me no, 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 no. Don't tell me no, 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 no. You are my love. You are my love. Don't tell me no, 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 no. Don't tell me no, 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 no.
No me digas que no puedes, que no quieres escapar. Tú sabes que hace tiempo estás pendiente para bailar. Lo siento cuando miras, cuando ríes, ven pa' acá. Explícame de dónde vienen tus labios sensuales. Si tú sabes para mí, quiero que viajemos, que tengamos más de 1000 posibilidades tengo yo para ti. Vente que tú eres la mujer que yo escogí.
My love. You are my love. Don't tell me no, 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 no. Don't tell me no, 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 no. You are my love. You are my love. Don't tell me no, 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 no. Don't tell me no, no, no.
She don't believe me.
Oh well now, Freddy and Lucas. Yes, we live on the edge. My people run wild, but tell you friend, big bad tune. There is nothing in this world that I'd rather do than spending some quality time with you. I've admired you from the time we've met. Deep in my heart it was love that I felt. Love I felt for you, yeah. So let me hold you in my arms, take care of you tonight. Forever we'll be singing lullaby, yeah. Girl, just you and I, yeah, yeah.
Welcome to the Extremities ENT Talk Show with Davon Franklin,
Jose Rivera,
Joey Love,
and Big Al Williams. You already know we in the house. Felons Unchained on. That's right, Peachtree Crew on Joey Love.
What's going on? Yeah.
All right, so what we got going on April 12th for the community once again. And please speak about the community which you love so much that you call home.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be on 117 between 1st and Pleasant Ave, 442 East 117. That's the actual address between 1st and Pleasant Avenue. We're having an Easter event for the kids in the community. It's a first come, first served basis. I wish we had enough funds to supply more, but you know, it's from the collective of the organization and us coming out of our own pockets from our 9-to-5s and everything and all that, putting it back into the pot, so we could just do something. Just the little something that we do can make a difference, put a smile on the kid's face, you know. But we're gonna have spoon egg races, hack and sack races. We're gonna have an Easter bunny there. You can take pictures and everything, you know, that baskets, toys. It's gonna be dope. You know. So, the event starts at 1:00. I believe it's 1 to 6 or 1 to 7.
I believe we have a flyer as well.
Oh yeah, that's even better. There you go. Right now, we could post that up. You know?
Absolutely, it's coming up right now. So, you know, you guys started this event. Who came up with the idea, and did you think that it would be the success it is today?
Oh yeah, so this is, I believe we, every year for the past, I would say 4 years already, we do an Easter event. We always have a live person and an Easter outfit and everything. We do collaborations. Actually, we did collaborations with a club not too far down the block from 117. They let us use their space and everything. We had a whole bunch of toys, and NYPD was involved too and everything. They donated their time and their services too and everything. Shout out to them. It was a dope event, you know. So every year we're doing something back for the community. You know, we do 3 Kings Day, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, you know, and also a back to school giveaway. So that will be the next event, I believe, coming up in September-ish.
So the last event that Davon and I were a part of, and thank you for having us a part of that, you actually took me and Davon to the Avenue on the other side where nobody was actually.
Okay.
Caller, you're live.
Yo, what's up, fellas?
Okay.
You already know, fellas in the building.
Oh, Big Toe, what's going on, Toe?
Big co-founder.
Yo, I was trying to log in to your site. I just got through to the site. I just heard Joey talking about the event and all of that. My apologies, and I was trying to call you at the same time, but it didn't work. I was looking for another phone, but I had to hang up on the station and just call you guys direct. What's good, fellas? How y'all doing?
Maintaining. How you?
Yeah. So
maintaining.
Just piggyback of what I said in there about the event and also what Feeling Chains about.
Oh yeah, no doubt. My sister hosting this Easter event. You know what I'm saying, a week before Easter. You know what I'm saying? So out here on the block, you know what I'm saying, we always out on the block trying to give back to the community. And this event just, you know what I'm saying, to give to the kids, you know what I'm saying, a little outlet for Easter weekend, because we know the parents do their own thing, you know, so we wanted to do a week out before Easter week and give something back to the community, you know what I'm saying, for the kids to have fun, you know what I'm saying, a little lightenment for the parents and stuff like that. We got toys and stuff like that in the eggs wrapped up. All we got to do basically, if you find an egg with a number in it, that would give you either a toy or a book, you know what I'm saying, keeping them educated. You know, and whatever the toy is, you know what I'm saying? We can't tell y'all what it is, you know what I'm saying? That's just the whole gimmick. You know, we got the races, the egg race, the sack race. Little small thing, you know what I'm saying? Small yards, not big. We're trying to bring the event bigger next year or down the line, you know? But Fellas Unchained, like I said, is another organization out here to try to give back to these brothers and sisters coming home. You know, they don't have an outlet. A lot of them are lost. You know, we don't want them to go back to prison. So we try to, you know, help them along the way, find employment, housing, help them with medical issues and so forth. You know, we refer them to a lot of places that do have programs set up for them. So, like, like I said, we out here basically just trying to get back to our community and show love, you know what I'm saying, to these people out here just coming home, you know what I'm saying? It's difficult for them trying to get their feet back in the community, so we try to be that outlet for them, you know, so we want to continue to build and bring more joy and hope to the communities, to the kids, and those brothers and sisters on lockdown, you know what I'm saying? Let them know there's an outlet out here for them that they don't have to, you know what I mean, continue in that same, you already know, that same position that always finds us back into prison.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
I love it. The fact that you just broke down what reintegration into the community is, right? And then at the same time, the cause and effect of how the community is affected. And when the children are coming up, you know, if they're not guided correctly, they can end up in a life that is not too fruitful for them. But if they have role models within the community like we had when we were growing up, you know, our parents used to grab our ears, our neighbors. They used to smack us in the back of the head. And whatever we did when we grew up was on us. But the fact that the sense of community was there was good enough. And as to the times we live now, you know, you got a lot of craziness happening to children. So the fact that you guys are offering these types of activities that are healthy because you got kids running around. So, you know, in school, they have something called lunch and gym. That's the only time they get to burn those calories. At least you're giving an outlet for kids to not only get educated, be a part of something in the community that's educational at the same time, because you did mention, you know, whatever the prize is, it could be a book or it could be something else, which is great because you know what? Reading is fundamental. Right?
That's right.
And then with them running around, I'm pretty sure these kids are going to have some type of mathematics that they're, all right, you got to take like 10 hops to get there. You know what I'm saying? That's math right there. And then, you know, the networking and the conversing with the other kids, making friendships. Like, you know, I don't
put the phone down for a little while.
I think the most important thing is is being active, especially as being the elder statements in the elder statesmen in the community and being active with the kids in the community and giving them the guidance and showing them the proper way and the right way. I think and just spending that time with them. You know what I'm saying? Just spending that time.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all they ask for.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's all they asking for. A moment in time with us. That's it. They ain't asking for much, you know? Put down the cell phone, come out here and have some fun. That's all we ask.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Social media blocks you. Social media blocks you from all the real fun you're having, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
You see how these kids are being brought up, you know, cell phones in hand and tablets in another. What are they really learning? How to scroll? How to find likes? Well, we got to bring them back to reality, you know? Because after they get older, they have to wake up and see that, you know, there's bills to pay and there's life to go on. Yes, it's not all it's not all the fantasy games. It's not virtual reality. This is reality.
It's a myth, you know.
Man. But yo, I appreciate that, man. Y'all come out and have some fun. You know what I'm saying? And we got other events and things planned. So y'all stay tuned. You know, fellas Unchained in the building. Love y'all and thank you all for everything y'all do. Continue with this podcast because I know it's gonna generate more unity within the community for everybody else.
Thank you for calling in. Thank you for calling in.
So we got the Easter event, and then we got the Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade Gala, and then we got the actual Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade, and then we got the Yonkers Day Parade. Oh man, we're in everything together. Felons Unchained.
2025 already lit.
We definitely in the building. And please just go to the Felons Unchained website and donate. You know, the more that people could donate to the situation, more that we could give back. Like I said before, something that we do that come out of
it's to make it grow. It's just to make us grow. That's all. Help us all. Each community reach out to the next community. That's all we're trying to do.
If everybody just give $1, you know what I'm trying to say? Yes. Trust me, it goes a
Anything.
long way.
We over here at 442 East 117. Y'all can bring your cans over here. We accept your cans too. You know what I'm saying? Because we convert that into cash and still buy more stuff for the yard. You know, the kids love it. I'm ready to turn this into a kid's yard. You know, because they keep coming out here. A lot of them learn how to ride bikes out here and play ball. You know, and I got a young lady in this neighborhood. Her father has a soccer team league. He just started out here. So y'all want to come out over here to Jefferson Park on 114 and First Avenue on Saturdays?
Nice.
Y'all more than welcome to sign up, man. You know what I'm saying? He teaches soccer.
That's what's up.
You know,
That's what's
so
up.
we got events going on, fellas. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a pleasant evening. I love y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
Likewise.
You
likewise.
already
You
know,
do the same,
bro.
man. Appreciate
Tone,
you.
brother
Yes, sir.
Tone already. Feelings Unchained. Peachtree.
You already. That's right. 831. Joe, you tell you what that means.
Yes, sir.
You know what 831 means?
831 means I love you.
Yes,
8 letters, it takes 8 letters to make 3 words that has one meaning. I love you. Y'all already know. Have a good evening.
All right, my brother. So, Joey, knowing that you work with someone that's so dedicated to the community and you yourself and Tone share commonality, you know, you both dads, you both lived a life where you had the opportunity to turn your lives around after, you know, some choices that, you know, when you look back, you can be able to say, like, if I would have did things different, things would have turned out different, right? But you don't regret anything because it's all a learning experience.
Correct.
'Cause things are teachable moments. Now, seeing what you do, people would appreciate the realness of the cause because you lived it. Express what that means for you. Hey, Tara, how you doing?
I guess it's more authentic for people because it's not something that I'm reading a script or reading textbook. You know, it's something that I lived. You know, I'm a living testimony. So when someone say they can or it's statistics or this and that and the third, I'm living proof. You know, you can't tell me no different. It's just you don't want it. You know.
Say it again.
You gotta want it as bad as you breathe. That's how success is.
Yeah.
Everybody want to do this and do that, but what are you doing to do it? You know, you have fear, you have doubt. It's you that stops you. We're in a country that anything's possible. You know, you get a chance and a choice. It's up to you what you do with it.
That's
you
a
know?
fact. That's a fact.
But back to what I was saying. Come out Saturday. That's what you gotta do. Come out Saturday. Come out Saturday. You come out Saturday. And
So you guys got the hacky sack, the sack race, right? And then you got the spoon egg race,
Yeah.
right? These are activities that kids will remember forever. I'm telling you, because I remember events when I was a kid. We did stuff like that, and there was your neighborhood heroes like yourself that actually gave a care. You know.
Yeah.
And you see how I said that, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't say any profanity or anything. I said gave a care. Because a lot of people that do what they do is because they got a taste of it or because they didn't get it. And they want someone else to experience. And we all say we don't, but in somehow, some way, we live vicariously through other people in some aspect of life. True. Whoever says that they don't is full of it. You know what I'm saying?
And like when my father told me, like a wise man learns from others and a fool learns from his own mistakes. And unfortunately, I had to be the fool and learn from my mistake. I couldn't. My father been through something already, and I should have learned from him. But as a child, I guess we all go through that little phase. We think we know better than mommy and daddy, whatever, at one little point of our lives, you know, and then reality smacks the shit out of you. You know, but that's how life goes, you know. But the object of the game is life. What's the theory? The 2 L's and W theory. You know, losses becomes lessons, and after you have both, it becomes a W. You win after that, because after that, then you can't lose. 'Cause you already know what to do already, you know. Now, if you, like, a mistake is one time. After that, you choose to do it again. You know?
That's true. That's true.
And on that note, let them know once again, Al, if we could see the flyer one more time, Joey, let everybody know.
Yeah, please come out April 12th, 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. There you go right there. You know, an event for the kids, you know, first come, first serve basis, please. If you could donate, you could bring empty cans, bottles. You can bring anything you want to donate to the
I love that
situation.
part. I love that part, ladies and gentlemen. You know how you always want to throw out your recycle and all that?
Yeah.
And you think that it's worthless? You know, this today, the patient I was working with that you and I know very well, he told me something, and this man is an elder. And he told me something that was very, very vital to what Joey just said. He says, you know, people come to this country and they look at all these bottles and cans that are all over the place. And they say, look at the trash. You know what I say? Look at all the money that we're throwing away. I said, wow.
The analogies.
Perspective?
Correct.
And look at what you said. We take what? Bottles and cans. We're not asking you for money.
Yeah, we'll take bottles and cans. We'll take them empty soda cans, water bottles, the Presidentes, Corona bottles, whatever you got in your house, you know, trying to say you can bring them down, you know?
Yes,
and if you want to donate your time, because we are cleaning out the yard too and everything, you can come out on the weekends when if you're free or possible. We're right there by the tree. You can't miss us. Right there between 117 and 1st.
Shout out DJ Suave 99, Zip Tie and Lou, Jamel Vocals,
Joey Lindsay.
Thank you for tuning
Shout
in.
out to Lulu for saying prayers for Santo Domingo.
Yeah.
You know, thank you everybody that's tuned in and heavy on the chat.
The Shukuma.
Yeah, love the interactions.
Absolutely. We're getting a lot of volume going on right now, and we're talking some real stuff. So, you know, just to close out this segment, man, I just want to say my personal experience with you is appreciative, and I'm full of gratitude because, you know, it's not every day that we get to share experiences with people that cross your life. You know, not every experience is a pleasant experience, and when you do have the opportunity to have those good experiences, you cherish them. You know, because those things make you a better person. You know, makes you think differently. Right. You know, there are people that are set on that one track. I like to be open-minded and give opportunities. Like Davon and I always have these great conversations, and we don't always agree on everything, but bro, we understand each other, and it allows me to have a better perspective and understanding on other people's point of view. Right? Because if we can't listen, then how you expect us to know what is going on? In order for us to be able to put a plan together, we have to know what the issues at hand that are doing what people dislike. You know, like Joey's likes and dislikes may be different from mine and from Davon's, and vice versa. But the thing is that we work together for a commonality. Okay, so that we all can be satisfied at a point where it benefits each of us. And how does it benefit us? A clarity and peace of mind. Because there is no amount of money in the world that can bring peace to a person that isn't really happy. Misery is the worst stress a person can experience.
Correct.
Look at how many times we go to work and we experience someone that is suffering from a type of misery. You know how some people say, oh, it's because they didn't get none. That's why they talking. Oh, it's because, no, we really truly don't know what another person is going on up here. Okay? We probably just got a phone call. We probably just woke up in pain. We probably just worried about paying a bill. Because I just got a light bill for my house that's $700 and something, bro. It just went up $300 and something. Okay, if I'm going through that and I own a house, imagine everybody else that's living paycheck to paycheck, okay, that lives in an apartment. What happens in the summer when the ACs are on? You know the prices are gonna double. Now that they
$500 a month.
Okay, we're already paying $300-$400 when it gets hot. Imagine now that Canada's doing what they're doing because we get a lot of our lights from there. And all you people that go in solar, isn't it funny right now, all of a sudden your solar is not working as it used to because now it's having batteries and all types of issues? No, that's coming from the company that's throwing those distractions into your system. Remember, somebody had to put them in, and they put something in it to monitor. So whenever you call an agent, they can fix it over the phone, can't they? So why can't they mess it up? Pay attention. Okay, those of you who didn't purchase the solar because you didn't want to get sucked into that 30-year deal, kudos to you, but how are you going to make up for how are you going to make up for the extra $300+ in the light bill alone? Lores, God bless y'all. Good night. Amen. Yes, sir. Stress is a source of death. I love you, my sister. You're my hero. And, you know, the reason why I became a part of the American Cancer Society is because of you. You know, shout out to you and all your fellow brethren and your sisters, you know, that gave your lives for us, you know, on 9/11. And
Blessings.
I love you. You know, and I remember that day you smacked me in the face and you just gave me reality and said, you think you got a hard life? Try losing these. And then dying and then being brought back. I will always cherish you, big sis. You know, there's a reason why I'm doing what I do, and you're one of them. There's a reason why I go and I stand up for people, because you did it for me and everybody in your community. You overcame domestic violence. You overcame many issues in life, and you still served your community as a police officer, and you did it well. You're the reason why I still have faith in police, because I lost all faith in them. And even when I did wrong, you went to that precinct and you got me out.
Slap my tit on the table.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it.
I'm sorry, Miss Lil.
She literally took this gel out and slapped it on the table and said, "You think you got it bad?"
That's some real shit.
And that's why I
gangster.
Yeah, man. You know, she fought 7 women for a neighbor that came to jump the neighbor. Wow. Got in trouble and still represented, because that's the type of person she is. She's the type of lady that would jump in front of you for a bullet, bro.
I respect that.
That's just the reviver in us, you know. So thank you for the ongoing life lessons. Thank you for raising great children and grandchildren, and for always reminding me that God is there for me. Because when I lose faith, if it isn't Big Al here that I pray with, you know, every once in a while he helps me cleanse my soul, it's you I come to. So thank you. I love you, big sis. And shout out, like you said earlier, shout out to everybody in Santo Domingo. Our prayers are with them. Yeah. All right. My brothers, Davon, Joey. Yo, that was. I'm sorry I got emotional on that, but
I respect that. She's gonna make me cry too. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I drink a little bit of water. I respect that shit.
Amen. Love you, man. And you know, shout out to my nephew Matthew, who's a great bro. He's nasty with spitting, but now he spits for the Lord. Oh, that's dope. And you should listen to his work. I tell you, sis, tell Matthew to send me stuff so I could air it here. He needs to come on this show, and I need the world to hear his aspect and how he preaches, you know, his gospel. And I would love for him to meet Al. Al would just love him. Al would take him in like a baby bro, because I know they'll love each other and they'll just go back and forth probably for hours. I'll probably have to cut it in half, because you know. So thank you, sis. Thank you so much. You know, you've done so much. Thank you. And you made our family better. Because of you, I went back to school, got my degree, and, you know, I just followed the footsteps. I'll go on his Instagram. Yes, I will. I will share his Instagram and everything with everybody when we come back from a commercial break, so everybody can know who Matthew is. And, you know, we'll have him on the show. And, yo, he's straight hood, but he's God's son. You know what I'm saying? And he shows you, yo, I changed. You could change. He went from spitting the craziest stuff to spitting some real stuff without all the crazy, with the crazy nonsense, but without the cursing and all that. And it's like, it's beautiful. I said, that's God.
No, that's dope. You
know? Yo, what's up? All right, we're going to take a short commercial break, man. It's been a great show. Thank you for the interactions with everybody in the chat. You know, everybody that's showing love to Joey, showing love to Davon, showing love to Big Al, me. You know, we appreciate you guys, man.
Thank you for tuning in.
And I want you guys to pay attention to this artist. I'm going to request his video to come on, because he's been on this show. And his name is Envious. And he has a show coming up on the 27th, I believe, Davon.
26th.
On the 20th. Thank you so much, Davon. And it's gonna be in Manhattan. And yo, he's super dope. He represents Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
And you know, we played his other song that I really like called Rage. And the reason why I like Rage is because it speaks about like what I go through on some aspect, but the way he just expresses it is on a whole other level of his perspective. But I love it because when I get to that certain point that we get to at the job, I play Rage in my head and I calm down. It's I know it sounds weird, but it works for me.
Right.
But this song here is Wishlist from Envious, and it's pretty dope because you know, it's just something that everybody has, a wish list, right? Yeah. And what I wish for the world is, you know, for comfort. Davon, what do you wish?
Oh, man. Too much.
Joey?
Peace.
There you go. Comfort, too much peace. That's all we ask for. We're going to take a short commercial break and come back and speak more with Davon and Joey. And you know what? Guys, call in. Let's interact. You're doing great on the chat. But if you want to promote something or you just want to talk to us, please don't be afraid. Let us know. Let's share these ideas.
Hotline bling.
Only on the Extremities ENT Talk Show with Davon Franklin,
Jose Rivera,
Joey Love, we
and
here,
Big Al Williams. Let's go.
I'm shining his bag, shining his bag now, yeah, shining his bag. Hey, yeah, I'm feeling like I'm shining his bag now. So when you say you love me, say it mad loud. You don't realize you can see me. Look into your heart, please believe me. Posey as a cocoa on a new vibe. Picture perfect presence of what you like. Feeling like a blessing, yeah, when you slide. My love is everlasting as the Yule fire. I'm feeling like a snowman and it's freezing. Can you warm my heart for the evening? Another silent night got me thinking about the way I make you smile when you see me. I'm going over my list and I'm checking it twice. Wrapping all of your gifts, hope I'm getting it right. I'll be there for the flight, hope you're hanging the lights. So leave a snack by the tree, cause I'll be taking a bite. I'm feeling like I'm standing in this bag now. So when you say you love me, say it mad loud. You don't realize you can see me. Look into your heart, please believe me. I'm feeling like I'm standing in this bag now. So when you say you love me, say it mad loud, yeah. You don't realize you can see me. Look into your heart, please believe me. I'm going over my list and I'm checking it twice. Wrapping all of your gifts, hope I'm getting it right. I'll be there for the flight, hope you're hanging the lights. So leave a snack by the tree, cause I'll be taking a bite. I'm feeling like I'm shining in this bag now. So when you say you love me, say it mad loud. You don't realize you can see me. Look into your heart, please believe me. I'm going over my list and I'm checking it twice. Wrapping all of your gifts, hope I'm getting it right.
Said we've been together for too long, and our love will gotta go through. We gotta keep things strong. Now I know it's been rough, it's been hard, but the love we gotta make it, baby. We gotta make it strong. I can't get enough of you. Said I can't get enough of you. I can't get enough. You gotta go through the things we gotta go through to make it last forever. And oh, baby girl, we're gonna make it last. We're gonna make it last. We're gonna keep it strong. We're gonna make it last. We're gonna make it long. Girl, I'm not just saying words. We're gonna be together. We gotta make it through the stormy weather. Oh, 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 oh. Say, oh, 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 oh. And I know it's true. Make it last. We're gonna make it long. We're gonna make it last. We're gonna keep it strong. Girl, I'm not just saying words. We gotta make it last forever. We gotta make it last forever. We gotta make it through the stormy weather. We gotta make it. We gotta make it last forever. Oh, I can't get enough. Girl, I'm not just saying words. We're gonna be together. We gotta make it through the stormy weather. I can't get enough. Oh, 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 oh. Say, oh, 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 oh. We gotta make it last forever.
Giomade ist das beste Produkt in der Welt.
Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Son llamaru, estamos ready para la rumba. Me siento fresh en la disco, el bajo retumba. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tengo muchas ganas de alcohol. Vamos pa' la disco, rumbeemos hasta que salga el sol. Hoy nadie se queda en casa. Salgamos sin saber qué pasa. Porque si en la rumba pasó, en la rumba tengo. Hoy nadie se queda en casa. Salgamos sin saber qué pasa. Esta canción el DJ colocó y la rumba estalló. Llamaru.
la gozadera, que la rumba está buena y no quiero parar. Sirvan un shot de tequila, en la pista soy la quila, soy real, no paro de bailar. Mujeres bailando de falda sin vacilar, la rumba sigue encendida hasta el final. Así que dale, ven y quiebra, 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 que vinimos fue a disfrutar. Hoy nadie se queda en casa, salgamos sin saber qué pasa. Porque si la rumba pasó, en la rumba quedó. Hoy nadie se queda en casa, salgamos sin saber qué pasa. Esta canción el DJ colocó y la rumba estalló.
En la disco el corre tumba, yeah, yeah, yeah. Con muchas ganas de alcohol, vamos pa' la disco, rumbemos hasta que salga el sol. Hoy nadie se queda en casa, salgamos sin saber qué pasa. Porque si en la rumba pasó, en la rumba quedó. Hoy nadie se queda en casa, salgamos sin saber qué pasa. Esta canción el DJ colocó y la rumba estalló.
Son llama, y Macromi rompiendo el billete.
Hi, this is Ray Villegas, Mr. Nice. Any shows, any entertainment, you can contact X-Tremitiez Entertainment by my new manager, Rebecca Carrion, with 347-470-1559. Once again, 347-470-1559. Nice.
Welcome back to the Extremities ENT Talk Show with Davon Franklin,
Jose Rivera,
Joey Love, we here, baby.
Al Williams on the production aspect. We're getting things rolling. We want you guys to call in right now. You see the phone number right there, 347
Call in.
708-0216. 347-708-0216. Please call in, give your shout outs, promote your business, let us know what's going on in your parts of the woods. Ask Joey how you could be a part of the event this Saturday, the 12th, from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. with the Peachtree Crew, presented by Felons Unchained. And then you could hit up Davon Franklin if you have any entertainment needs that you would like to be reviewed. Davon, speak a little bit about that and what people could send you so that you could possibly consider to promote.
Well, if you want to send your music by way of video, MP3-4, you want to send your audio.
Can you stress that part there? We were just speaking about that. Those letters and numbers.
Yeah, the video. Make sure your video format is formatted in MP4 format for your video, so it can be played. And for your audio, make sure it's formatted MP3. You can send it to my email at dayrf13@gmail.com. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or you can send it to Jose's email at rambobx180 at yahoo.com. There you go. You know what I'm saying? So, music, videos, you know what I'm saying? We do interviews, you know what I'm saying? We also do shows. We got a bunch of shows and a bunch of gigs and stuff. We don't want to talk too much about it, but you know what I'm saying, we got some things coming up. So you want to stay in the loop. You know what I'm saying, hit us up, especially if you're going to be out in the New York City area, particularly out here in the Bronx, Harlem, well, basically New York City area. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all over. So, you know what I'm saying? Basically get in contact with us and, you know what I'm saying, we'll let you know what's going on, what we got going on.
Joey?
Yeah, so Saturday, please come out from 1 to 6. And even you want to come out and volunteer, we'll definitely give you a volunteer shirt. It's going to say Felons Unchained, and in the back will say volunteer. If you want to help out with the event too, that'll be dope. Also, again, bring your bottles, empty cans to the situation so you could donate. If you can, you could donate your time, a few dollars, or even empty bottles. There you go. First come, first serve basis for the kids, So come out. We'd love to see your faces. We could take pictures and everything and all that. We could interact, talk, and see how we can help out each other. Cause it's more than a block. It's a family, So that's what we do there.
And what you're gonna do? Shake the block.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Bobby Condis.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. No, I was about to say shout out to Daryl Hayes. You know what I'm saying? We working on a new show coming to the IAXIS Radio pretty soon. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, G Swerve, and everybody over there on that team. And, Shauna over there at Down to Earth Productions. You know what I'm saying? We got some things going on with that. So it's like, don't want to talk too much, but I want to give love, shout out, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Tyrone Lowe, once again, you know what I'm saying, hanging over there at the Legends, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to the young ladies, you know what I'm saying, Dr. Tiffany Harris and the crew, you know what I'm saying, who did that wonderful work. We don't look like what we've been through. You know what I'm saying? They did a live studio interview where we got a chance to interact with them as a live studio audience this past Saturday. So, you know what I'm saying? Definitely take a look out for that on the Legend Show every Saturday. Every Sunday around 2 p.m. You know what I'm saying? So check that out. So shout out to Tyrone Lowe. And, you know what I'm saying? We got a whole... Mark, you know what I'm saying, for we got like I said, man.
It's too much stuff. He can't even tell you so much stuff it is. That's a lot of stuff.
Shout out to Mark for inviting us to dinner yesterday because, real recognizes real, right? And, we connected, ironically, online and, he saw what we was doing and he was sending me stuff about Real. And she's a very talented individual, as you saw last week, and you heard how she articulated. She's very intelligent for the young age that she has, and her parents did a phenomenal job. Even with life circumstances, people are able to push forward, and that young individual right there shows and proves that no matter what, you can push forward. And she is highly. I can't even talk about the stuff that we heard yesterday privately. And, but when we went back into the restaurant and we sat down, shout out to Noma Social, shout out to my brother, you already know, Rob Solis. And, we go way back since Nightline Radio days. So I'm talking 15, 20 years ago. And Rob Solis has been representing the Italian culture and hip hop since way back when. Check out the movies that are coming out. Check out, all the events. They have the 50th anniversary of Noma Social this Saturday in New Rochelle. They're gonna have people. I'm just gonna name one DJ. Y'all already gonna know it's too much because it's DJ Enough. You like the way I did that? And then they're gonna have special guest appearances. Of course, you already know Rob Solis said, I dug into the bag for this one. So you never know. You're gonna have your Law Finesses. You know what I'm saying? Your Diggable Planets. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have probably Naughty by Nature. You know what I mean? You're gonna be having some Terror Squad. Dipset. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be having 5 mics, you know what I'm saying? Purple City. You know what I mean? You're going to be having some Busta Rhymes. Anybody that is being reached out to because Rob is a reputable person. But not only Rob, shout out to our boy, Mark. You know what I'm saying? And they the love that we saw is enough to put the stamp on the seal to say, ladies and gentlemen, watch what's coming out for work, because this girl Real is doing work on another level. On another level, right?
Yeah, you should be expecting some big things from her, and we definitely we're gonna be on board for that. It's gonna be pretty live. You know?
But ladies and gentlemen, on another genre, X-Tremitiez ENT is now the management for Ray Valet.
Yes, sir.
That's
sir.
right.
Yes, sir. I wanted to give a special shout out, dedication, awesome. And get well to Rebecca. You know what I'm saying? So, fast, blessings and quick healing. You know what I'm saying?
We love you, baby. We love you.
You know, but yeah, shout out to the new artist, Ray. Yeah.
Ray, thank you for the promotional video. Yeah. As you've seen, we aired it a couple of times. And ladies and gentlemen, when you want to deal with X-Tremitiez Entertainment, know that you're getting a live band. 12 pieces. 12 pieces.
So if you like that good salsa music, man, we gonna have it. Yeah, we gonna have it nice and spicy for you. So what I'm saying, come check us out. We gonna have it for you, all right?
That's right, men. Come out with your good cologne. Ladies, come out with your heels, cause you better be ready to chill.
Be ready to dance and party. Have a good time, man. We ain't doing none of that wild, goofy.
I like the way you said that.
We having good times,
Grown
man.
And sexy.
You see, that's why I love my brothers. You hear what they're saying? They're talking that real good. So when you want to come somewhere where you ain't gotta get a headache, you ain't gotta get worried about fighting, getting cut, or the cops arresting you. Mess with X-Tremitiez ENT.
Yeah, you're going to have some gorgeous women out there, you know what I'm saying, that like to dance, that like to give it up, and like to move and groove, you know what I'm saying? So, gentlemen, come out there your best ways, on your best behavior, and, let's get it in,
Exactly.
Let's go.
Oh, thank you, sis. Thank you. Yes. You already know. And shout out to Dare to Dream, my nephew's company as well. They're also going to be under the umbrella of X-Tremitiez ENT. And Dare to Dream is Tito, Devin, Juju, Dejan, my nephews that, they came up with this thing and that, they have dreams and aspire. And, you know what I'm saying, they dare to achieve those dreams and overcome. And I believe in you guys, man. I told you guys, man, get yourselves ready and this whole company is yours. All right? Because me, Davon, we're getting old. And you need to take the next generation, and then with Joey's kid, because Joey's gonna pass his company to his kid, so you guys can work together and take it on from that point, because that's what we do. Right. You build so that you can be able to pass on and live your life there.
That's what it is.
Say it again.
Legacy. It's all about legacy.
All right, yes, so we love you guys for all that you do, and all you children out there, keep the faith alive. We know spring break is coming. We know it's going to be difficult. You're not going to have much to do.
A lot of state tests. Pass all your state tests. Hope everybody graduates and goes to the next grade.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, this is state test week.
Yes. This is the regents, right?
Yeah.
These are the times where you get most stressed out, kids.
Yeah.
But you then have the spring break to, unleash that. Go on vacations with your parents. Leave New York. Leave wherever it is your local area, and explore. Because at the end of the day, if you don't explore what the world is, then you're just gonna be one track and stuck in a burrow that you never even left.
No. Yeah, you'll quickly realize that the world is bigger than your block, your neighborhood, your city. You know what I'm saying? And the mindsets, the more you spread out, the more the mindsets change and differ. And you know what I'm saying? You allow yourself to open up to that, and you basically could allow yourself to become more of a well-rounded person. Not saying that any area is better than another area, but the more that you know, the more that you learn, the more well-rounded that you actually become as an individual. So, don't shut any of that down.
So guys, remember when your parents told you go to school? Listen to them, because they know they came from a part where they didn't have that opportunity. And they want you to be able to take the advantage of getting an education, because it actually helps you further. It's a piece of paper to you, but guess what? I used to think that too, but until I got it, people started saying, yo, bro, let me get your credentials. Because you're like Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't know how the hell you made stuff happen, but who are you? And then when you present that paper with a certificate and all that, and they be like, yo, look me up. And on a government level, because on a social media level, everybody's gonna know you. Trust me, I was one of those people until I went back to school and I got my degrees, and it was like, all right, the politicians started saying, oh, you got a criminal justice degree. Oh, business. Oh, this and that. Okay, so we can talk to you because we could trust you. You know, a lot of people it's like gambling. You want to go on a sure thing? Yo, let me put my money on this nigga because he's got a lot of backing. Only a person that's got an extreme a lot of money is going to take a risk on you because they know the risk is worth it. And it happened to me. It happened to me on both ends. But guess what? God blessed me with these two individuals right here that actually exemplify what my life is on both ends of the spectrum. Okay? I respect my brother. He's a veteran. He served the United States. I respect my brother. You know what I'm saying? He did his penal time. And he came out and he turned his life around. He's an awesome dad. They're both awesome dads. You've seen his son. His son was on the show. His son articulates well. You hear his brother that calls in from time to time. I love him, Devin. You know, and you know, that's my guy. And you know, we all come together because we share intellect. We share life. Because after we're gone, all that stuff that we share is gonna perish unless it's passed on to others to share. So if I learned something more today than I did yesterday, it wasn't a day wasted of life.
Shout out to all my family, man, my kids, man. I'm gonna go see my little man later on this evening. But
that's what I'm gonna do right after here.
Yeah, yeah. My daughter, my son, yeah, everybody, all family and friends, man. Live, love life. Take care of each other. Peace.
Just beware to be alive, you know, and stay up in these terrible times in the world, and a bad day here is better one day in prison.
Be sure to tune in each and every Wednesday. Tune in every Wednesday.
Sure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for supporting us, and thank you for checking in the chat. Thank you for supporting, and thank you, Al Williams, for giving us the platform to be able to speak to the people and be their voice, because people not only listen to the show and have a good time, but they also get education that they didn't have before. So therefore, we are a community resource, and that's what we do for the world. We do resources for you, so that if you don't know where to go, just call Davon, me, Joey, Big Al, and we can help you
in the right direction.
There you go.
Oh, and before I go, happy birthday. My son's birthday is actually Friday, so we're not going to be on the air. So I'll give you your shout out, your birthday shout out right now. Friday. Happy birthday, young man.
Happy birthday, Devin. Happy birthday, Tito. You know, I love you guys, and
my
dare to dream.
My birthday is this month too, on the 26th.
There you go. There you go. Say her name.
Oh, Kaylee. Happy birthday, Kaylee. I'll show you.
The Princess Kaylee. That's right.
Happy birthday, Kaylee.
All right. So, Big Al, thank you so much. Thank you to everybody tuning in. And Becca, please, peace and blessings. We love you, and you know, you're our publicist, and you know, we're gonna be here moving forward. And Ray, let's get ready to work, my brother. Love you, sis. Love you. See you next week.
God bless. Peace.
It's sad to think we're not gonna make it. And it's gotten to the point where we just can't think it. Ooh, for some ungodly reason, just won't let it die. No, I guess neither one of us wants to be the first to say goodbye.
Oh, I keep wondering what I'm gonna do without you. And I guess you must be wondering the same thing. So we go on together, living a lie. 'Cause neither one of us wanna be the first to say goodbye. Every time I find the nerve, every time I find the nerve to say I'm leaving. Oh, memories, those old memories, they get in my way. Oh, Lord knows it's only me. Oh, He knows it's only me that I'm deceiving. When it comes to saying goodbye, that's a simple word that I just cannot say. There's no possible way this can have a happy ending. I don't see it, baby. No, no, no. So we just go on